Historically, the church has made the world a better place for everyone. You can imagine in a city like Miami, there's great diversity and there's also great need. One of the hardest challenges we faced is being made aware of those needs.
They had really meaningful ways that they wanted to help, but they didn't know where to turn their resources. There wasn't any communication in trying to meet what they were doing with people who were in need of those services.
We have 20,000 faith institutions who every day wake up and want to serve, and I think it's our role to figure out a way to connect them with the people that need to be served.
A lot of families get burnt out by the system, and so they're used to just being a number or just being pushed off for that one need.
You'd call, you'd be on hold, you couldn't get through, and they said, we've got to change this. And so they started talking about the importance of real people, not just handing you off, but walking you through.
I think that was one of the First Lady's early desires, was we've got to figure out a way to cut red tape. We've got to figure out a way to make this not as bureaucratic, and we've got to figure out a way to make it not complicated. And I think the way we did that was putting 110 educated people on state government in those communities. And then allowing faith and community organizations, of course, to supplement and say, well, if you ever come across this need, we're there for you.
It's not like an impersonal contracted government program. It's actually working with real people. Hope Navigators care about Floridians in need.
With the Hope Navigators, it really just brings it down to like a more human level.
They are working with those that are in need and then aligning our services and our resources to those families.
What is the role of government? What are we doing? Are we in place to put more money in front of a program with less accountability, not understanding at the end of the day, has it been really helping the people that ultimately we wanted to help? Or are we in a position to be able to corral the support of good people on the ground who have a mission to help good people in need?
So when they see a need, they call us and tell us, can you do this? Can you take a bed to a house? Can you take a mattress here? Can you feed this family?
We're helping more children this year than we ever have before. And it's because of our partnership. And we want to see other nonprofits get engaged, and we want to engage with those nonprofits together as well.
You don't have moments like this often where you have the government with the big G saying, we want to partner with you, the big C, to come together to meet needs in our community. And they're just not talking about it like it's happening. I'm seeing it. And so now we're at a moment in our state's history where not only are we aware of the needs and the voices that are crying out, but we have the means by which to meet them more effectively than we ever have before.
Once our faith institutions and community organizations know that these vulnerable people exist, when a human sees another human in need, right, they don't forget it. It sticks with them. And so what we're going to create is something that it won't matter in the long run who's in this administration, who's living in the governor's mansion. This will be something that is deeply built into the core of our state, something that is changing lives for decades to come.
And I think in the state of Florida, we are showing the nation how we can change lives for the better by reducing the size and scope of government and getting people from the faith-based community, the nonprofits, and the private sector all involved to help good people in need.